action. Late night movies, waking up early in the morning at 10 o'clock is the way to be unhealthy and otherwise. Then what happens? We go for some camps, we go for some satsang, and there we hear. See? We should get up early in the morning. That time there is more of oxygen and there are no emissions of these vehicles and it's very pure. And that is the time Brahma Murta. All the Siddha Mahatmas are moving in this world. And wherever there is a sincere seeker of truth, to him they guide at that moment if he is practicing spiritual practice. And therefore we should get up early in the morning and start our day. We hear in the satsang. And then the spiritual influenza takes over. And tomorrow onwards, I'm going to wake up. Tomorrow comes 4 o'clock. And we start thinking. In my whole life, up to the age of 70, I never got up. Now how many days are remaining? And what is wrong with me? I am pretty okay. Everything is fine. What I am going to get? These Babajis don't get sleep. And therefore they tell get up early in the morning. And again you go back to sleep. And then as usual get up at 10 o'clock. After you get up at 10 o'clock, then what happens inside? Today also I could not do. I think, I'm good for nothing. No, but you can try tomorrow. Then they say, Kal to nahi uthi tha, aaj kyun? And this way, we come to a point wherein we have accepted that whatever I decide, I cannot do. Net result is self-respect and self-confidence is waning away. We have no self-confidence. And without self-confidence, we can do nothing in life. Forget about living happily. We can't live even miserably. We are not living. See, friends. Therefore, if we have to live happily in this world, please recognize the importance of self-confidence. And there are no pills available in the market, like there are pills for taking bath. See? You don't have to take bath. Simply take a pill, up, fresh. There is no pill for the self-confidence. And for that, there's two channels of energy. They must support each other. And for this purpose, our scriptures tell us various techniques. And we misunderstand them. One technique is, when the Chaturmas comes, 4 holy months, during that time, we are not supposed to eat the onions, the garlics and non-vegetarian, etc. So we don't eat. But then we are counting every day, count down. और कितने दिन बाकी है? 28 Again after half an hour. और कितने? अभी तो बोला 28. Okay. See? And then after these 4 months are over, then revenge. See? There was one useless fellow, he was sitting like this. The other fellow said, hey, kya kar raha hai? What are you doing? I am taking revenge. Revenge on whom? On time. How come? See? The time has wasted my life. Now, I am wasting time. So when we are not having confidence, our ability to perform happily, cheerfully goes down. See? Therefore, whatever we decide has to be done. So when we decide, for example, decide that for 1 month I am not going to eat sweets. Friends, conduct experiments in your life. If you really want to walk spiritual path and discover the art of living happily, conduct experiments. This is what I have been doing my whole life. Many experiments, try. Then you will discover where you stand. See? I'll tell you, many years before, that time I was young and the blood was boiling and logic, argument, reason. One of my friend, he called his one customer from Switzerland. He was having a big factory of pulp, mango pulp or something like that. And the customer came, a big order was supposed to be there. So dinner was arranged and I was called for food. When I finished my food, then my friend told that customer, see, you were asking me about the Gita in India. Here is our expert, Swami, he will tell you. And those days, it was, as I told, blood was boiling. I wanted some victim to listen to me. See? And then I started. And when I was talking, any statement I make from Bhagavad Gita, my friend will say, see, this is the same thing said in Bible. Once I heard, twice I heard, thrice I heard, and then Narasimha Rao Garu came out. And I became so furious and so angry. I said, where are you trying to compare the ocean with a pond? And I started condemning Bible, condemning Christianity, everything. And my friend was afraid, Mera order ja raha. See, after all that was over, I went home. And after I went home, I sat and then I said, okay, we are gone there. What is the account for the day? Account for the day was, I have destroyed my peace of mind. From that day onward, it was very clearly a message from the Lord. When we become angry, we are the one who are destroyed and not the one on whom anger is poured. Thus, when we start using our faculty in learning, then the question comes that unless you become angry, things don't work. See, on this also we become angry. But the question is, what do you value? Do you value the work or your peace of mind? See, those who become disturbed and angry because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. See, like for example, this girl, she tells me, Swamiji, I don't like you. It's your problem, not mine. I am relaxed. But what we do? We try to prove, no, I am good, Why prove? Everybody has got the right to make opinions on you, and you also have got right not to listen to them. This is water. So, to develop this self-confidence, we have to learn the art of respecting our knowledge in action, and every action must represent what we mean. And start from this. See, start from the morning. How you start your day determines how you will conclude your day. If you start your day like, the Monday morning sickness. Monday morning sickness? In UK, when there were not the steel horsepowers, but they were living horsepowers, they used to go around in their horses and all that, horse carts or riding the horse. Saturday, Sunday off. So 2 days, horses used to be in the stable, like our government used to be in the stable. That's what they say, to make a stable government, you have to go for horse trading. That is the meaning. But actually it is not horse trading, it is a donkey's trading, So, when 2 days the horses don't work, their, these joints and the calf muscles, etc., they will be accumulating a lot of glycogen and lactic acid. As a result, it becomes painful. And therefore, when they will be again brought out on Monday, they will start limping and slowly walking, That is called as Monday morning sickness. We have got, because we are human beings evolved, so we have got every morning sickness. Why the morning comes every day? See? And then somehow or the other, we get out of the bed by the grace of the nature's call. We are so natural, See? And in this manner, our day doesn't begin with an inspiration. It begins as a load that we have to live one more day. How can you be happy? See? It is one of the simplest methods to live happily. And this is all for what? Don't forget a basic principle. We have to discover self-confidence. And for that, start from the day, early morning. Early morning, I don't mean 3 o'clock. Early morning means 6 o'clock at least. Oh, there is 6 o'clock also? Yes. I thought it's only 9 o'clock. I have never seen, below that. My level is 9 o'clock. See? This is what Bhagavan gives a message to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, the first message. When Arjuna was completely broken, frustrated, Bhagavan Krishna didn't talk to him a language of a goody-goody person. No, beta, come on, get up. We have to go to school. No, mommy, I don't want to get up. Oh, again sleeping. No, but you have to go to school. Why should I go to school? I don't want to go to school. Beta, you have to go. Please get up and get ready. Now the son is angry. But why should I go? Because you are the principal of the school. Oh, okay. Now, if such is the principal of the school, what will be the quality of the students? The quality of the teacher and the students will be like that of a meditation class. What is a meditation class? All people come together and collectively suffer silently in darkness. And when meditation is over, everybody is awakened from sleep. So Bhagavan tells Arjuna, Klaibhyam masmagama partha. Don't yield to lack of inspiration. Self-confidence is inside. And expression is inspiration. See? When we are having self-confidence, it is a creative force. It is an inspiration. If we have a self-confidence, but no inspiration, but motivation, understand these two principles. Inspiration comes from within. Motivation comes from outside. In both the cases, self-confidence is required. It's a very subtle point. Be attentive. If we have self-confidence and no inspiration, but we have self-confidence and only motivation, terrorists are born. See? Terrorists have self-confidence, but they don't have inspiration. They have got motivation. See? So, it is a very dangerous thing to have self-confidence and no inspiration. So we have to protect ourselves, that let our self-confidence be not polluted by wrong motivations. And for that, we have to be nearer to our own self. Never get carried away by what others say. And to be nearer to our own self, we have to go downwards, backwards. Decision, no action, a wide angle. Decision, action, action according to decision. Slowly, slowly, the valley start bridging, and we come to a point wherein whatever we decide, we do it. But not because somebody has motivated us in the wrong way, but because we have to have a happy life. Friends, happiness is a creative force. It is not a destructive force. See, it cannot be. Can somebody say to his girlfriend, honey, darling, I am so happy today, I tell you, I just feel like killing you. It can never happen. A happy person can never be destructive. See, friends. And therefore, let us develop this faculty of self-confidence, which is necessary for taking decisions in life. And this faculty we have to develop right from childhood. But then, Swamiji, we are old. We can find out excuse for anything, isn't it? You may be old, my dear, by age, but mentally you are still a baby. See, only growing by age of the body is not the criteria of growing wise. Those who grow bodily, they are old and otherwise, not wise. We grow wise only if we learn from the experiences of our life. Nobody can teach us. And once this principle comes, that our life is a continuous process of learning. And for that learning, day-to-day experiences teach us 101 things. In addition to that, to develop the self-confidence, start conducting experiments on your own life. Do some experiments. Like not taking, let's say, suppose you like sweet. Decide, for 1 month I am not going to eat sweets. And you will see in your house from that day onward, all the sweets of the whole universe will start coming. See? You decide, okay, I am going to do Ekadashi. Now I am inspired. See? And then, when the Ekadashi is approaching, you start feeling, my God, Kalki Ekadashi. Now what is to be done? So today is Dashmi. So, as a, what you call, support, on the 10th day, Dashmi itself, we eat so much that there is no need to eat anything on Ekadashi. And then on Ekadashi, some dish which you like the most is made in the house. They will make only on that day. This is God's Leela. And then you start thinking, but I heard there are 2 Ekadashis. So I will do tomorrow's Ekadashi, aaj ho jao. We can't take decision and execute it. How can there be a self-confidence? See, we start losing respect for our own words. Friends, those who do not have self-respect, they cannot have self-confidence. It cannot be otherwise. The self-respect can come when we honor our knowledge. The reason why we don't honor our knowledge is multifold. One is the habit of procrastination. You know procrastination? आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों भी क्या करना, जीना है अब बरसों. See? Like many of us say, why should you go to listen to the talks? You are still young. Go when you are old. Means what? When you can't hear, go for satsang. See? When you can't sit properly, then sit for meditation. When you don't remember anything, Bahu, khana diya kya mujhe? You have eaten 5 times since morning. Did I? This is the condition of the memory. And then we want to learn Bhagavad Gita. Dharma kshetre, kuru kshetre, kya ho gaya? Forgotten. See? So we imagine that when we are unfit for everything, we are fit for spirituality. See? And then we come to this conclusion. I think this is not for us. Friends, any time you can start in your life, any time. Provided you are committed. Any time. I was reading a life story of a great Mahatma who lived for 185 years. Recently, he left his body by, his yogic practices, and he started on the spiritual path, not right from childhood. When he was 55. See, he was born in 1750. The last Mughal king, Bahadur Shah Jafar. He was, from a royal family, Maharaja Patiala, his son. And the Mughals have taken away the kingdom. So he went to Delhi on a horseback with all the royal things and lot of gold. And by horse, those days, no vehicles, from Patiala to Delhi. And he met that Bahadur Shah Jafar, the king, the monarch that time, Mughal. And he said, this is the thing, I have come for peace, so please take care of, tell to your people. That king told, look here, I am a king. But I am not at peace, I am not happy. You are a defeated one. You are also not happy. I tell you, happiness if you want, seek the Lord. Then only you will get happiness. If you are seeking happiness in this world, there is impossibility. And that has changed his total life. So when a person at the age of 55 can start fresh, every one of us can start. Only thing is we have to be committed. This is what Bhagavan says, Klaibyam masma gama. Don't have disrespect for your own abilities. We can. We must. We should. Then only we can really live happily. Otherwise, the old ambassador cars, starting trouble, dhakka laga. See? We have got the same problem. Everything is okay, Swamiji. One lady told me in US, doctor, Swamiji, everything is okay. I got only one problem. I just cannot wake up and get out of the bed early in the morning. What should I do? I said, till I am here, I will take out the water from the fridge. And instead of doing the Abhishekam on Lord Shiva, I will do it on you. Om Trambakam Yajamai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Yobandhanat Mrityor Mukshiya Mamrutat. Second Bisleri. Om Trambakam. See, Swamiji, you are making fun of me. I said, I don't have to make. You are self-sufficient. Those who cannot leave their bed early in the morning, this I am giving you a reference. This is from Khatmal Puran. Those who cannot wake up early in the morning and leave their bed before the sunrise, in the next life they are all born as Khatmal, the bed bugs. So next time you see a bed bug, अच्छा ये design है. See, it's the only question we imagine, we cannot, we can, give it a try. See? And thus, all those things which you think you cannot do, give it a try, you can. Definitely. There is no doubt about it. See? And in this manner, slowly start increasing your self-confidence, self-respect, determination, inspiration. When all these faculties are developed, cultivated, maintained, then life is full of joy. See? Our life is nothing but full of complaints. We have complained about everything in this world. If there is nothing around God, दुनिया बनाने वाले काहे को दुनिया बनाए, तुमको परेशान करने के लिए. Simple. See, friends, to get out of this wrong mode, one simple technique I'll tell you. The technique is very simple, very, very simple. Write off your rights. We have no right on anybody in this world, including government. See, when that Katrina hurricane came to old New Orleans in USA, it took more than a year even to just sort it out. In 2005, terrible deluge happened in Bombay. The whole thing was settled in 4 days. So when I was there, somebody asked me, Swamiji, how it is possible? India is, underdeveloped country, and how they could settle out everything in 4 days, and for us it took more than a year. I said, because here you have hopes that government will do for you. We are confident. So we have written off our governments. And therefore we are self-sufficient. We have to do. Nobody will help us. But if we go on imagining, government should do, government will never do, then you simply go on complaining, nothing will happen. See, friends. Therefore, to develop self-confidence, start conducting experiments. Wherever you are feeling bad, low in your spirit, don't look outside, look within. Something has gone wrong inside. Every pain that is given to us is a reminder for us to tune our system. See, when there is a toothache, the toothache is not given to us for troubling us. The toothache is given as a warning. Something wrong going on, take care. If this is with reference to the body, it is equally true with reference to the mind. If you get hurt, it is a reminder. Hey, there is something wrong in your thinking. And the moment you thus focus as to who is miserable, then you will come to know, as a man, I am never miserable. As a husband, I am never happy. Once you discover this, thereafter, don't be serious as a husband. Because husband is not a proper noun. It's the common noun. See? All your difficulties will disappear. Otherwise, we go on expecting, लोगों की बीवियाँ कितनी अच्छी होती, मेरी ऐसी क्यों? You ask her, the grass on the other side of the fence is always green. See, friends, we stop this blame game. And for that, this is a simple technique. No right on anyone in this world. See? And this training I have been working on for so many years. And this is how keep on moving. No place more than 1 week. So I am a weakling. And in that weakling, I am becoming strong. See, when I went to recently Bali, for about 7-8 days I was there. And there, the food has to be so awfully horrible. You just can't eat all the time. Tofu, 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 nothing else. And rice. Like a pindadan, they'll give you a round one. At least in the Pindadan it is hot rice, this is cold one. So, hot Pindadan is given for a dead one and cold Pindadan is given for a live one. So, there was a friend of mine who was a non-vegetarian, and that friend was taking fish and all that, and I used to eat only rice and something, black pepper and butter and all that. So, Swamiji, how can you enjoy this? I said, you try, you can also enjoy. I said, there are two options. Either eat and suffer or eat and enjoy. See, we have no choice. If you give, be attentive, if you give yourself a zero choice, you can never be miserable in life. More the choice we give to ourselves, more miserable we are. Lesser the choice we give to ourselves, more happier we are. Live at a zero choice level. See, what is the zero choice level? I think on Bangalore airport, I got down from the flight and waiting near the belt for my luggage. So my friend asked me, Swamiji, have you landed? I said, yes, I am landed. Why there is so much of delay? I said, I am with Murphy and therefore it's taking time. You know the Murphy's law? You don't know, you have wasted your life. Murphy's law is something can go wrong, it will go wrong. So, whenever some delay happens, sometimes your luggage comes at the end. So, you can go on banging and becoming angry and all that. Otherwise, keep on talking to Murphy. Acha, Murphy aa gaya, theek hai. Relax. Idea is, we should never become miserable because of anybody or anything in this life. Choice is ours. So, thus I was waiting there. One IT softy came. And softy means software engineer. And when he came, he straight away said, Swamiji, how come you are here? I said, by default. Because I had to talk their language, then only they can understand. Swamiji, I am your fan. I said, keep moving. Why are you stable? Don't be stable. Then he said that, I am always surprised. I said, yes, God is surprised. Surprised that, you have been talking on Gita, Upanishad for so many years. People don't change. Don't you feel frustrated? See, if I expect that my lectures will improve you, then I will be frustrated. And who wants to be frustrated? Nobody. On the contrary, I pray to the Lord. Sarve bhavantu ajnaninaha. Because my market is your ignorance. And if you all become wise, where will I go? But normally what happens with the parents? See, I have told him so much, but he never listens to me. And then he doesn't take the benefit of my experience. All the elderly people do this mistake. See, they should take the benefit of my experience. It is something like, beta, maine khana kha liya, अच्छा है, तुमको जरूरत नहीं खाने की. Experience cannot be transferred. You have to have your own experience. See? Therefore, if we start becoming miserable, see, I am talking for so many years, but people don't change, and therefore I become frustrated, then I am going the wrong way. So simple. Yesterday, where I was in Pune, I met one Gujarati girl. So, I didn't know they are Gujaratis. When I looked at her, I said, hi Guju, how are you? Swamiji, how do you know I am a Gujarati? I said, you look like a dhokla. Then she says, Swamiji, what to do? I am not able to reduce my weight. I said, dhokla, And then, so what are you doing? Swamiji, I am studying for my dermatology. I said, you are the wisest person in the world. How come? I said, because these are the two disciplines which every medical profession person should take. Either psychiatrist or a dermatologist. In these two disciplines, there is never emergency. There are plenty of patients. Nobody gets cured. And the doctor is maintained happily. See? And the worst discipline is gynecologist. Worst discipline. Those fellows come at 2 o'clock. They don't see the daytime. At night they will come. See? So, we don't have to worry whether others